Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you guys haven't seen my beautiful face in a long time. It'd probably be weird because there's usually a murder of niggas around here. Raven flock, murder of niggas, multiple. Never mind. Well, wait. I think those are crows. I think going off to a bad start. But there's been stuff happening in all of our households. A lot of family issues been going on and stuff like that. So I know it's the NBA Finals. I'm the only one here who could be present. I want to do something before Game 6, And these finals have been a great final so far. They've been really interesting. Yeah, we're gonna really see who's the key players, who's the key contributors and stuff like that. First, I want to say besides the last game, like I said, I knew Steph Curry's gonna have a bad game. You gotta capitalize on that. But like I said before, man, that is the definition of beige rage if I ever seen it, man. It is ridiculous how nuclear Steph Curry is going. And Ime Udoka, great coach, was able to transform the Boston culture more gritty, more tenacious on defense, all that stuff. I don't know why uh Ime Udoka just lets the greatest 3-point shooter shoot the basketball. But he does, you know? And game one, game two, it really affected us. I think we were able to switch. We were able to adjust during different halves, but then it wouldn't be consistent. Like, we wouldn't continuously go up on the screens with Steph. We wouldn't continuously go cover Steph. It would kind of switch on and off, on and off. And that's why up until game five, when he had his bad game, he was averaging like 35 points per game. Like he was going insane. And not only that, he's able to play make when Draymond Green isn't on the court. He's able to just find himself in better positions, and that dude is hey man, he's showing that light skinned niggas can be tough, man. That's crazy. Hey man, let's stay on the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is playing like a dog. Andrew Wiggins is playing like not the best player because it's Steph, but like if you like the guy that is required to win. Like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, it was like a Draymond Green or something like that. He's not playing. I don't think he's playing as horrible. Like, I don't know. His mom. Hey man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know. That ain't my baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. That hurt my feelings, man. I start crying. But yeah. What thing with Andrew Wiggins? Andrew Wiggins is getting the boards, getting off. Well, boards, offensive rebounds, getting offensive rebounds, turning the balls, always switching, can guard anything on the floor, always in the right place at the right time, being there in transition, being a hard screener, guarding the best, who's been one of the best playoff performers in Jason Tatum, and undoubtedly being the number two on the offensive end, even being the number one on the offensive end last game. Andrew Wiggins is consistently bringing like whatever old people intangibles, right? Like this is what it is. Andrew Wiggins, I would have thought it would probably be someone like Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is playing like the guy who I want to be traded. Although he's not having a horrible performance. Game one, we pulled it out. I think it was game one, game two. We split in Golden State, but Andrew Wiggins, man. Andrew Wiggins is playing like not the number one overall pick, but he's playing like he knows basketball. And I'm so happy to see Andrew Wiggins really flourish in this. I would love him to see him flourish against everyone except for my Celtics, because it kind of hurts, man. It kind of hurts. Draymond Green, Kevon Looney. Another one. No, wait. Before we get to Draymond Green, Kevon Looney being another one who is always on on the offensive rebounds, being tenacious, being able to switch. I know last game he was in foul trouble, so he probably didn't get as much minutes. But Kevon Looney throughout these playoffs has been just that glue guy, being one of them guys who just is a post for Steph, like on the three when they run around, being the guy who's able to dive in the basket when they all focus on Steph and then try to collapse. Like, he's just been playing real solid, real solid. They finally, my worst nightmare came back. My worst nightmare came back, and I said this in the preview. Gary Payton is an animal, man. He is not the same offensive talent as his father, but defensively, he's a shooting guard center. Like, he does pick and rolls. He can switch alley-oop threat, and he can have the responsibilities of guarding a Tatum when like a Wiggins is tired or something like that, or guarding a Brown, keeping his hands in there, getting his hands in passing lanes, always understanding he can't shoot all the time, but he is making timely shots enough to it's like you can't leave him wide open, and if you do leave him wide open, Steph Curry's just gonna run behind him, screen three. You know, his impact is really needed because there's a lot of depth in Golden State, but like a lot of wing depth besides Wiggins, right? Who else is going to guard Jaylen Brown? Or you have Draymond Green, who they have, but like besides that, it gets really, really, really thin. And I know Golden State usually relies on rotations. You know, they got Looney, they got Green, they got Wiggs, they got Clay. Clay has been having a couple stops, and you know he's been proving me wrong. But other than that, Gary Payton really solidifies that defensive unit. You know, whether it's being up front on Smart, White, Grant, getting Grant fouled in the game. All these are a culmination of what he can do. And, I mean, I'd never want to see anyone be injured. I'd like that he's at full health. I just wish for Gary Payton's future health, that he would, you know, rest a little bit more. To reassure that his injury isn't long-lasting, you know, at least until Game 8. Klay Thompson, on and off this series, has been making timely shots. Great. Sparked this up Game 5. I'm scared about Game 6 because we all know about Game 6 Klay, and that is not okay. That is not okay. Because if Game 6 Klay still exists, we're done. We're done. Because Game 6 Klay is better than Michael Jordan. Tough. Imagine, like, it's tough. Hey, man. 47 threes, like that's like, okay, probably not greater than Michael Jordan, but it's tough. It's really tough because Game 6 Klay does not play. Game 6 Klay does not play. And like, I think he's gonna make timely shots like he's been doing. His legs are finally looking like it's underneath him, and plus they gave us an extra day. If it happens, I'd be so dread, man. I would be upset. I'd be upset. And last motherfucker I want to talk about in Golden State is Draymond Green. Draymond, you know, can this nigga get a tech? You know, just one TT. You know, just one technical foul. I don't think just because you are Draymond Green, you are like, that's, bruh. Like it's, yo, bro, you're Draymond Green. Like, you don't push the league, bro. Like, you're not Steph Curry, you're not Luka, you're not, even when Luka is overzealous, like, I feel like, hey, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You have an obligation to be fair. Now, when the refs are being bitch ass motherfuckers, alright, like, bro. But like going up to Grant Williams' face, going into the crowd, being like, oh, you can't call a tech. The thing with, in I think it was Game 2 where he like messed with Jaylen Brown and he should have got a tech. Like, there should, like You shouldn't bend the rules. Bend the rules. You know what I'm saying? The rules should have been for you. And if they do bend for people, nigga, you're Draymond Green. Like you're Draymond Green. Like there's a quote. I forgot the coach from the Celtics. There's a rule for the Blazers. There's a rule for Bill Russell. Nigga, you're not even Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking Draymond Green. Like I don't like Draymond Green is a great player. I respect Draymond Green. Draymond Green, although annoying, like it's a dichotomy because I love what he brings to the game. I love, even though he sucks in every, like he doesn't know how to score, but in every other facet of the game, he's great, right? But inexcusable. He hasn't been playing the best. I know he's had to have tough matchups. You look at Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is quicker, faster, pull-ups from three, always have to guard him, so that's going to look bad. Then on the back end, if he's playing back, he has to guard freaking Robert Williams, and Robert Williams can jump with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So being the front end for that, also being like the free safety on the back end, like that's a lot of responsibility for Draymond. You know, I'm not saying he's playing the best. He getting triple singles, like Charles Barkley said, but we, you know, accounting for all 5 games, he's been playing not to his standard, but playing well enough to help the Golden State Warriors solidify themselves as one of the top defenses in the league. And right now, they're screwing them in the turnover game. The Celtics, and the thing is this. Good transition. And before I go to the thing, I want to let everyone know, right? I want to let everyone know that Golden State hates peace. Right? I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this to the camera. Golden State hates peace because I don't know any other time a whole bunch of Irish niggas and black niggas come together in harmony, right? Besides labor unions, there's no other way for that to exist. You know, when's the last time a black and an Irish? When's the last time you've seen that? When's the last time that has been the plot of a joke, right? You can't make this shit up. The only reason why Bill Russell wasn't lynched is because he has to win all 11 championships. 10, that's it, Bill. That's how bad it is. But Golden State is flourishing. Golden State has the championships. Golden State has more diversity, more cultural awareness, greater what's his face? Greater like, diversity, cultural awareness, a whole bunch of stuff. But Boston, they need a little bit of brotherly love, to reach across the aisle. And you know what reaches across the aisle? Warriors letting us win. Because on the Celtics side, hey man, we shooting ourselves on the fucking foot, man. We are shooting ourselves in the goddamn foot. Jason Tatum is, I don't think he's playing horribly, right? He is asked to be one of the most vital defenders. Oh no, not really. Good defender, makes his shots. He's been shooting the lights out from 3, but hasn't been able to shoot any decent on the floor. There are some times where he's just hesitant. Like, it looks like he's dribbling and shooting, and it looks bad because they're going in and out, and he's shooting a good clip. Like, he's shooting efficiently. However, it's when he gets to the field goals, it's getting clogged up. And like I said, good job to Andrew Wiggins, good job to Peyton and Green, because he can't get a bucket. I think he's getting fouled, not to the degree like every time, but like they just hacking him, and he's still trying to take it to the hoop, stuff like that. He had that first game where he was just killing with assists. He's been the best facilitator in the game. I don't trust Marcus Smart. I am a Celtic fan, and I do not trust Marcus Smart. I do not trust Marcus Smart as a facilitator. But with Jason Tatum, he's able to put it on the floor, kick out from double teams. Jason Tatum, I think, has been solid. I think he'd be better, take better shot selections. But Andrew Wiggins been on his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Andrew Wiggins really clank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. It's tough. Jalen, but I feel like he's 20. Come on, Jason Tatum's 19. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I think he's performing decently. He could do better, more efficient shots. But yeah, we aren't shooting the best from three. Jaylen Brown, hey man, this dude either needs to stop making butter cake or stop jerking off before games, because there's no reason why you are such a talented basketball player and the ball is just, you know, like he's catching salmon, man. Like, and it's consistent. And Jaylen Brown is a great player when he goes nuclear. You know what I'm saying? Boom. When he goes when he's explosive, nuclear, right? When he goes nuclear, one of the, like, at a peak, he can compete the top 3 shooting guard. Like, I ain't gonna say all that, but like, he's tough. That 41 is tough. You know what I'm saying? But it's the inconsistency. I don't like how they don't really use him and motion him a lot. You know, I feel like he's going to attack because he has Draymond Green. Sometimes he's able to break him down. It's not like Draymond Green's a bad defender. It's just if you have someone who's like a, you know what I'm saying, explosive guy like Jaylen Brown, you're going to exploit it. But when there's an exploitation, there's 2 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? He's able to rise up, make tough shots, and he's been making those drive, boom, shoot. You know what I'm saying? And then when they're able to like have the offense swing around, he is that open guy left. But I think they're relegating back to just shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough going against Golden State. Like, it's not a bad game plan. Same thing they were doing against the Bucks. But there needs to be more initiation. There needs to be more stuff like that. And like, another culprit to transition to would be Marcus Smart. He's somebody, like, Marcus Smart is great when he's great, but he sells when he sells. Marcus Smart will be the defensive player of the year. Marcus Smart will be is he even an all-star? You know? And me saying that, he will be that type of Marcus Smart. He'll show you why he's not an all-star. And then other nights where he'd be like, oh my God, when he's shooting great from 3 and when he's just taking shots and being decisive with the ball and just like being a thick motherfucker in the paint over small point guards. Okay. But when Marcus Smart wants to joke with the ball, you know, oh my God, I'm defensive player of the year, so I think I'm offensive player of the year. Like, bruh, like, know your role, man. Like, know your role. And there'll be possessions where he take us out the game. It'll be shot after shot, and he'll be like, fuck it. But, like, he don't got fuck it skill. He got skill to be, like, the intangible guy. I think Marcus Smart don't understand what his best role is. Marcus Smart could be one of the second best player on the Celtics if he averaged 8 points a game. You know what I'm saying? If he's better, more decisive, and he's not only with Jaylen Brown, he's also one of the reasons why they're losing the turnover battle. You know, and he'll be on. He's one of the reasons why we won when Jason Tatum sucked. It was game 1 because it was the first game, but then Butterfingers, and it's crazy. Another person who where that spark isn't at anymore. You got someone like Derek White. Derek White is one of the people from the Celtics that comes off the bench. He is usually more dynamic, more stuff like that. I think foul trouble really messed with him, and now that he's not able to what's his face? He's not like the defense is tough, and he's gonna be getting in foul trouble. That uniqueness of Derek White being impromptu, getting your hand in the cookie jar. Like he's been in and out, but he hasn't been consistent throughout the whole series, and I think that's one of the reasons why they're losing. And this series is really close. Like this series could be 3-2 the other way. You know, it could be 4-1 us. No, they still would have to. No, wait, yeah, 4-1 us. We could have had this one. They could have had this one. You know, and 3-2. He had to win at home field. Robert Williams, Big Rob. I think, like when healthy, second most impactful player the Celtics has. You know, that dude defends. That dude is a black hole. That dude can go out on the perimeter. That dude can chase down in transition. That dude doesn't give up. He can average 8 points a game. He averaged like 92% in the paint. Throw it up. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, Rob, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, here's something to the moon. And he just comes down with it. And having him healthy, having these stretches in which they're able to rest, I feel like has been really vital for the Celtics. And I can't wait for Game 6. Hey, man, I hope Clay and Steph, like I want to do it for my fans. You know what I'm saying? I hope they want to push it to Game 6. But Golden State is a bunch of killers, man. That Steph is an assassin. It's not gonna be an easy win. I think rotating guys is important. I felt like Jason Tatum was really tired last game. Jason Tatum wasn't. They played 44 minutes, and I get the point. Like you have to get them ready to this is the moment. And yes, this is the moment, but there wasn't a time for them to stretch out. And I feel like, yeah, you want to end the game with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in the thing, but when we have rotations in which Jaylen Brown spearheads the offense or Jason Tatum spearheads the offense, that gives more flexibility for us to be shoot. You know, like us control the offense and us shoot besides not someone using themselves to max potential. You know, and closeout lineups, yes, of course, you want to have them both there, but especially when Jaylen Brown isn't really I feel like he's like the other guy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll take it when it's late in the shot clock, but I want him to. Actually, I don't, because he don't know how to fucking hold on to the ball. So, oh my god! But playing them 44 minutes straight, I don't think was the answer. Or put Derek White with Jaylen Brown. But this game, I think Jason Tatum's gonna go off. We seen what he did against the Bucks, against Giannis, man. Light skin step back, you know what I'm saying, and then he shoots it. I think Rob Will gonna have a good game, man. Al Horford, man. Role players play better on the road, you know. And I think we win this at home. I think we do everything we can to do it at home. And Game 7 is up in the air, man. Game 7 is up in the air. We won 1, man. We were supposed to win one. We let last game slip out of our hands. We could have won last game. We let that go out of our hands. We have to protect home court, and we don't do that. We could have won this motherfucker. But hey, man, if they don't win, Elijah was the only one who was right. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's probably him right now. But Celtics in 7. Celtics in 7. But there's nothing. Well, there's nothing else. And I wish you everyone safety. Happy Juneteenth. You know, express the diaspora in which you come from. Go dance in the leaves. Go enjoy yourself. Be safe. You know, people be hating. And white people be hating. You know, just celebrate each other. Celebrate our freedom. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that July 4th shit. Celebrate us. Love each other. And have a peaceful and lovely weekend. See ya.